Hey Switch 2 fans, bad news. Another one bites the dust. Because another Switch 2 code in-box physical release appears online, and let's have a guess. What could it be? Sid Meier's Civilization 7 is going to be one of those games that has a code in the box and not a game. At least it's not going to be one of those little empty carts, which, to be honest, you can sell. This you probably won't be able to, because it will have a code that you have to redeem on the Nintendo eShop. At that point, just buy the freaking game off the eShop. Oh, Nintendo. Oh, Civilization. Why? Anyways, let's see. So as we get closer to the Switch 2's launch next month, we're beginning to find out more about third-party physical releases. The recently released Switch version of Sid Meier's Civilization 7 is being sold in-store with a game card included, but it seems the Switch 2 version could be another code in-box release. This information comes from the new listing online. So the new listing online says, download code only, no game card is included. And there it is. That is the dreaded badge of doom that we see on game cases these days. If it's not, this is a game card, doesn't have the game on the cart, but it's going to be an empty DRM cart that you put in and you have to download the game, which I think was silly. At least, I should say at least. We shouldn't be giving them passes for this. Download code only, no game card is included. So they're selling the game case, they're selling the cover, but they're basically just putting a piece of paper in with the game code that you have to redeem. You know, why? Who wakes up and says, I really want Civilization 7. I could turn on my Switch right now. I could turn on my Switch, go to the Nintendo eShop, pay for it, download it right away. Or should I go to GameStop? Should I get in the car, drive to GameStop, go into GameStop and buy the case that has the downloadable code on it? I think I'm going to drive to GameStop and buy the empty case with the code. Rather than just take 2 seconds to just buy it on the Switch itself. Maybe you're a criminal who only carries cash. Maybe you got stacks of $100 bills and you're like, only the Nintendo eShop on the console supported physical cash. If only it did, I have to go to GameStop and buy a downloadable code. Oh man. Well, there you go, guys. Another game that doesn't come with a game on the cart. If accurately, this admittedly isn't the most surprising news, considering Take-Two and 2K's history with physical releases during the Switch generation. Yes, Take-Two, 2K have a history of doing this. The same retailer also claims the Switch 2 release of this game runs up to 4K resolution at 30 FPS or 1080p at 60 gameplay with Nintendo Switch 2 dock connected. This game's going to be awesome with the mouse and with the keyboard, isn't it? And sorry, not the keyboard, the mouse controls on the Joy-Con. I'm excited to see top-down games. Civ 7 fans will also have the option to purchase an upgrade pack for $9.99 or the regional equivalent when the Switch 2 is released, which allows you to upgrade the original Switch version. Nintendo's webpage for this upgrade pack lists the file size on Switch 2 as 7.8 gigabytes, so that's pretty reasonable. This update on Civ follows the news that EA's Switch 2 physical release for Split Fiction will be distributed via a download code as well. Nintendo, why take away physical games? Why even put a game cart in your system, a game cart slot? Anyways, I could rant for a long time. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you're a big fan of digital games. I mean, I am too. I like buying digital games, but I feel like this whole, halfway point where, they're trying to fool us into selling, we still have physical games that are in the store. They just don't come with the game. They just come with a piece of paper with a code on it. It feels like such a half-baked, attempt to trying to keep physical games alive. If anything, it spits in the face of actual physical games. I'll always be a Game Boy fan. I will remember. DS, Game Boy, physical games. I miss them. I do. But yeah, this sort of like fake physical game thing is just getting a little bit too much for me. Anyways, I'm Blaze. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. If you haven't got a Switch 2 yet, check our description down below and check the description for the link to our 24-hour stock tracking stream, as well as the micro SD cards, as well as all the best Switch 2 accessories. Go do yourself a favor. Go check it out. I've tried to compile everything down there for you. Anyways, peace out. Have a great day. Have an even better weekend. I'm Blaze 2K. Subscribe for more Switch 2 content every day on your channel, multiple times a day. Peace.